The lost city of Atlantis, secrets buried beneath the waves. Long ago, a mighty empire ruled the seas, then vanished without a trace. Was it a myth, a warning, or a truth too powerful to survive? In ancient Greece, the philosopher Plato spoke of a powerful island civilization beyond the Pillars of Hercules. He called it Atlantis, a realm more advanced than any known to mankind. According to Plato's dialogues, Atlantis was a majestic empire that fell into ruin in a single day and night. Its tale was meant as a warning. But what if it was real? For over 2 millennia, the story of Atlantis has sparked the imagination of explorers, scholars, and dreamers. Is it pure allegory, or a forgotten history waiting to be rediscovered? From ancient scrolls to satellite scans of the ocean floor, the search for Atlantis continues. And it all began with a scroll, a pen, and a question. What if it was true? Atlantis was said to shine with gold, ivory, and orichalcum. Its temples, bridges, and towers gleamed under the sun like a jewel of the ancient world. Built in concentric rings of land and sea, Atlantis was a marvel of engineering. Roads, bridges, and harbours formed a city both practical and beautiful. At the heart of the city stood the great temple of Poseidon, surrounded by statues, fountains, and sacred altars. It was a place of power and worship. Life in Atlantis was rich and thriving. Merchants in the markets, scholars in libraries, children by the fountains. A perfect blend of culture and prosperity. Atlantis was said to possess knowledge of engineering and energy far beyond its time. Aqueducts, levitating transport, and even glowing power sources. Unlike other empires, Atlantis thrived in balance with nature. Its people designed their world around the sea, wind, and light. Schools, observatories, and libraries flourished. Atlanteans studied the stars, medicine, and the human spirit. Some believe Atlantis was not behind, but ahead. A glimpse of what humanity could become, lost before it began. But paradise breeds pride. The Atlanteans began to hunger for more land, more power, more control. According to legend, the gods grew angry at Atlantis' arrogance. A divine punishment was about to be unleashed. In a single night and day, earthquakes shattered the ground, and the ocean rose like a beast awakened. And then, silence. The city, once vibrant, was gone beneath the waves. The city shook, towers cracked, the sea surged through the canals, swallowing streets and temples alike. Tsunamis rose like mountains, fire burst from the earth, nature, once an ally, had become the executioner. People cried out to the gods, their voices drowned by wind and water. In moments, generations of glory were swept away. Atlantis did not burn, it sank, slowly, completely, as if the ocean had waited patiently to reclaim it. For thousands of years, Atlantis slept beneath miles of water, wrapped in silence and secrecy. In modern times, divers and submarines searched for strange ruins. Some claimed to have seen more than rocks. Structures with impossible symmetry, engravings in unknown languages, and sometimes power that should not exist. Some believe the city isn't dead, only dreaming, waiting to rise again when the world is ready. Egyptian priests spoke of an island empire beyond the sea that perished long ago. Coincidence or connection? From Central America to the Atlantic seabed, pyramid-like structures appear where they shouldn't exist. Civilizations long gone seem to follow similar designs: concentric layouts, sacred geometry, hidden codes. Could they all be remnants of a shared mother culture, one name now lost to the waves? Some scholars believe Atlantis was real, and that it was Santorini, destroyed by a colossal volcanic eruption. Others claim Atlantis lies beneath the Antarctic ice, preserved in frozen silence for eons. In Mauritania, the Eye of the Sahara bears a striking resemblance to Plato's descriptions. Could this be it? Or maybe Atlantis has not been found because it was never meant to be, a story hiding truth in myth. Many scientists argue Atlantis is fiction, a moral tale, not a real place. No evidence, no ruins, no truth. Without physical proof, the story remains legend, but absence of evidence is not always evidence of absence. Plato may have used Atlantis as an allegory to warn about pride, power, and decay, a mirror to our own world. Still, we ask, because something about Atlantis calls to us, a truth we want to believe in. Atlantis has lived again and again, in movies, games, novels, its image reshaped with every generation. From Disney to Stargate, the Lost City has become a modern myth, not just a place, but a feeling. Atlantis represents the ultimate unknown, what might lie beyond the limits of knowledge, waiting. Across the world, millions dream of Atlantis, and that dream alone gives it power. What if we discovered Atlantis tomorrow? Everything we know about history, rewritten. Advanced knowledge buried for millennia could shift the balance of science, energy, and human potential. But Atlantis fell. Its wisdom was not enough. Would we make the same mistakes? Maybe Atlantis is more than a city. Maybe it's a choice, a reflection, a warning, and above all, a mystery. Whether real or imagined, Atlantis speaks to something deep within us. The desire to understand our past and dream beyond our limits. Its ruins may lie beneath the sea, but its legend lives on.